Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. And as you can see, we are in our studios, where you are hosting us, actually.
Great to have you here.
Well, Nicole Noll-Williams, who is the Executive Director of the Capital Region International Airport. Good to have you down here. It's great to have our studios here. This is really fun.
Well, it's exciting because as you got travelers coming and going through the airport terminal, they're going, wait, what? It's Michigan Business Network. It's broadcasted right here at the Lansing Airport.
Well, and the scary part is sometimes they see me out there on the TV.
Well, on the TV is also you going through security to get on airplanes to travel. So we appreciate that. And of course, that's one of the key factors is choosing to fly Lansing first. So we appreciate that.
Which we all should be doing,
Yes.
right? So at the end of the month, you're hosting a couple of big events that came about.
Yeah, we are. So we're excited. We've been working with company Beta Technologies for a few years now. And in that coordination, MEDC, Michigan Economic Development Corporation, has provided funding for this company to bring in the electric chargers that are going to be needed for future electric aircrafts.
Electric aircraft. That's a
Yes.
long extension cord.
The long extension cord. So think of your Tesla chargers, for your automobiles. We have to have something inside the fence of our airports to be able to charge these future aircrafts. And so we're excited at the end of the month, we'll be having a ribbon cutting with an electric aircraft. We'll be here on site. We'll be able to do some demos with folks that are invited to participate and get involved and understand a little bit about what the future in aerospace is and how that could potentially impact many locations here in the state of Michigan. So funding for these electric units were put in place here in Lansing, Traverse City, Holland, and Willow Run. So our central location really helps to provide the support necessary for the future of these types of aircrafts. So they currently are manufacturing aircrafts today, both the standard fixed wing type aircraft as well as the eVTOL aircrafts. So we're excited about being part of the forefront, making sure that we've got the infrastructure to support what could be a necessary piece down the road.
Future travel.
Well, it's future travel, so they're manufacturing aircrafts for pilot and 5 passengers, a pilot and cargo. So great partners with UPS that Beta has established. And then also looking at the military aircrafts as we move forward. So Army and the Air Force are also key investors with this company.
Unbelievable.
So we're excited to have that here. And then it does tie in that same day. We've got Aerospace Association that is hosting a luncheon here. So we'll be able to have folks from Beta Technologies speak for a few minutes with those within the state that are members of the association to learn a little bit more about what they're doing and how they're trying to advance aerospace manufacturing interstate. And of course, all of this ties into a lot of other programs that we're working on, which is education. How do we get youth engaged and interested in aviation in multiple areas, from being a pilot to being a mechanic to working at airports? And we've got some great programs with Eaton RISA hosting an Aviation Career Institute program for juniors and seniors in high school, held right here at the Lansing Airport. So it's available to schools within Ingham, Eaton, and Clinton County. So if you've got those that are listening, any of those out there that are interested in aviation or their kids might be interested, get engaged with Eaton RISA to find out more details about that Aviation Career Institute.
You've been running a lot of kids through here, too, to kind of talk to them about the airport.
We have. We continue to provide tours and be engaged with the community to create awareness. It's one of those things, we've had a shift in the industry where we just don't have enough people engaged into aviation and all the different roles that are available.
Yeah.
So it's our role, I see it, as being able to open up the doors and help provide that level of interest and education to what the career options are available and the salary levels that are available with some of these careers as well.
Well, we also want to make sure that absolutely everyone knows that these are not public invitation. They're very important to the airport, very important to the area, but don't just show up.
That's correct. Yeah, there's invitations to attend both of these events, and if you're a member of the association, the Aerospace Association, you would receive invitations for their exclusive event that they have.
There you go. In the meantime, Apple Vacations, which has been one of the great victories here, they've made some announcements.
Yeah, so we became a port of entry here in the state of Michigan back in 2009, and since then we've continued to see growth with our international services for, this will be our 16th year, with over 60-some international flights, and they start the end of January. So you have 3 flight options to Cancun weekly, 2 to Punta Cana weekly, and every Friday we now have flights going to Cabo. So little shift and change to a destination for that third market. So every Friday, nonstops to Cabo sounds like a pretty good idea, especially when it won't be long. I'm sorry to say it, but it won't be long. Snow will be flying, and it'll be cold, and we'll need a little retreat away from Michigan. So
You think?
I think so.
It's always good to have a 1 week just to say, oh, there's sun on the other
Yes.
side of this. You know?
Well, and with Apple Vacations, reach out to a local travel agency or go directly to Apple Vacations to get more details and
Yeah.
available for Apple Vacations and getting your trip booked.
Listen, 30 seconds. Breeze.
Breeze Airways, we're so excited. We've got another nonstop destination that starts in October to Tampa. So Orlando services right now with Breeze Airways year-round. Fort Myers comes back in October as well. So we're excited about the growth and the partnership that we have with Breeze. Find out more details on all of our social media as well as on our website at flylansing.com.
Nicole Noll-Williams, the CEO here at the Capital Region International Airport. Thanks for joining us as always. And thanks for the great work you do. You've been watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman.